Each one of us can build wealth, replace scarcity with abundance, replace average with greatness, replace uncertainty with conviction. Success is there for the taking. Small business owners, entrepreneurs, startups, and the ambitious. Grant Cardone tells you what you have to do to prosper in this new economy. He'll inform you in everything business, finance, and career related. Get ready. Find the knowledge for your success. It's all here, right now, in the Cardone Zone.
Hey, Grant Cardone here. Welcome to the Cardone Zone. It's Friday afternoon, 1 p.m. in, where are we today? Miami. I'm in Miami, Florida, man. I'm in Miami Beach, Florida. I'm bringing to you guys that have made it to the zone, ladies and gentlemen that have made it into the zone where you want more in your life, more for your business, more for your family, and more for yourself. Welcome to the Cardone Zone, where I help the middle class jump out of this freaking trap that's been set for you. You can tweet me at Grant Cardone. Also, we're looking for callers today, 305-865-8668, 305-865-8668. First person that calls qualifies for a ride in my new plane. I'm going to be using that a lot, dog, okay? I'm picking up a big bird right now. I'm tired of flying with everybody else, even though American Airlines is my favorite. Hey, I want to share with you my number, 305-865-8668. Today, there was a leak. You've heard about all this leak? You guys heard about all this leak stuff with Sony? Yeah, the supposedly the North Koreans, hacked into Sony. They stole movies and blah, blah, blah. Well, there is a leak. There was a huge leak, okay? And part of the leak was the hackers unveiled an email from Sony Pictures Entertainment. Their co-chairman is named Amy Pascal, and Sony Pictures television president, the cat's name is Steve Moscow. Now, you're like, what does this have to do with the Cardone Zone and Grant Cardone? Well, the email that they found, one of them, Business Insider reported on this, found an exchange between the Sony president and billionaire investor Mark Cuban. And by the way, me and Mark think very similarly. We don't believe in college. We don't borrow money to start a business. We believe in sales. Anyway, they tapped in and found this letter from Sony to Cuban and Cuban's companies, which revealed that Cuban's contract for Shark Tank, I should be on that show. Come on. I freaking kill those guys. They're my boy, Marky Mark, okay? It's not a great image, but you get the point, okay? Marky Mark, okay? So check it out. According to September emails, Cuban was going to receive, what do you think Cuban receives to do that show per episode? $30,000 exactly. Listen to you, man. I need to get you guys on mic, man. $30,000 per episode for season 5, $31,000 for season 6, $32,000 for season 7. And you think, the cat's a billionaire, dude. What does he care about $30K? Well, there's 29 episodes a year. Okay? So that's about $1 million a year. The email suggests the series wanted rights. They're in negotiations. They're negotiating. How do you negotiate with a billionaire, and how do you negotiate like a billionaire? That's what this show's about today. Look, you got to quit negotiating like a chump. You negotiating like a chump, you get paid like a chump. You feeling me? The first 5 years of my career, probably the first 10 years of my career, I negotiated like a chump. This is what Sony came in and told him, and ABC says, hey, we want rights to catchphrases like nicknames, gestures, utterances, something Cuban certainly is going to push back on. So either ABC doesn't want Cuban anymore and they're trying to force his hand, which is a negotiating tactic, or Sony wants to get everything they can. Now, in negotiating, if you don't know what this is called, this is an era in negotiating called overreach. You can overreach in negotiations and blow your deal. If you want to negotiate like a billionaire, folks, you got to know, how do I go get everything I deserve without overreaching? And there's also a save your face moment in negotiations where people, in fact, you lose more deals over people's ability to feel good about something than you do over money. Because Shark Tank is also aired on other networks, the updated contract would require Cuban to produce promotional series for ABC and anywhere else the network would air, like CNBC. Cuban obviously was not happy with the terms, otherwise we would be talking about this today. So he wrote to Hart. Now check this out. I'm going to show you a major move right now in the Cardone zone. I'm going to show you a major move. Cuban writes back and says one word, seriously, ? And then 2 words, no chance. This is beyond an insult. It shows no one cares at ABC or Sony about the investments I've made or the entrepreneur. Now he's throwing down, okay? Now it's really business. And then he says, I'll negotiate every deal from now on like I would do with any other company, buying any other company. Now, this negotiating tactic that Cuban's using right here is called posturing or bully negotiating. In sales, a guy told me recently, he's like, look, man, if you're in sales, save your lies for when you really need them. Okay, same thing with bully negotiating. You want to save the bully for when you absolutely need them. When we come back from break, I'm going to be sharing some tips with you that I use, and I've seen other billionaires use. Did I say other billionaires? To negotiate like billionaires, not like chumps. Stay with me. This is Grant Cardone. You're in the Cardone Zone.